Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to JWE Friday Night Eclipse. We are here in St. Louis, Missouri, where tonight we're coming off the back of our summer break and are preparing for our 8-Bit Brawl pay-per-view event. The superstars are all rested up and ready to put on a show tonight, with the Harmonious Truth looking to extend their already incredible winning streak. Prepare yourselves for an incredible night, because this is Eclipse. And for our first matchup of the evening, introducing first of this pretty heated rivalry, it is the Changebringer, Delta.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, Diane.
And her opponent, it is the Plague Doctor of Eclipse,
Dungeon Master Lexi.
being accompanied by the Blue Jay. The two birds teaming up here tonight, it is Lexibor. With Lexi having the very clear edge of the rivalry over the past couple of weeks, but as the saying goes, I'm trying to remember what the saying is, each match is a new one. And a new chance at a new beginning. That's certainly what Delta's looking for, and Lexi is very clearly looking to maintain the status quo here tonight. And referee rings the bell, Delta immediately beginning with a kick to the shin, and then walking Lexi to the southern ropes, rising knife edge chop, and just working on that left leg. Even though Lexi is right-handed, working on the opposite leg will probably limit the damage even more than working on the primary leg, because that's where the base is. And a nice takedown by Lexi. And a springboard single leg dropkick, Delta immediately rolling to the outside. And Lexi staring her down, sliding back out, but Delta tossing her back in. And not heading in herself, as Lexi just staring her down, wondering what's going on, sliding back out. And greeting Delta with a Muay Thai combo into the knee buster. Delta with a kick to the face, tossing Lexi back in, finally heading back in herself. But Lexi winning the grapple, tackling Delta down. And the ground and pound finds its way through. And a punch to the back of the head. Rising knife edge into the stomp to the thigh. And a jumping arm breaker. And the reverse arm bar. Just really working on that shoulder and just trying to play the long game here before heading into the corner, looking for the Superman punch right to the back of the head, and jumping elbow just for good measure. Picking Delta back up. I think she might be looking for a tornado kick here. It's a nice spinning back fist. And a pendulum backbreaker. Picking Delta back up to her feet. And continuing the kicks. And the spinning arm breaker takedown into the dragon screw. And the leg puller. Preventing Delta from leaving and going into the pin. There's 1 and 2. Delta gets her shoulder up just in time, but Lexi turning Delta rolling to the outside into a pin. Delta finishes her trek to the outside. Lexi joining her and continuing the assault. Picking Delta back up and tossing her back inside the ring, climbing in herself, jumping to the top rope, diving elbow, and that connects mid-spine. And now Lexi heading into the corner and looking for the tornado kick, connects right where the elbow landed, going for the pin. There's 1, 2, Delta powers out. But Lexi very clearly in control here. Delta with the reversal. And tossing Lexi for a run. Picking her up and tossing her over the back. Might be changing the tides of battle here a little bit. Stomp to the thigh. And working on the arm, picking Lexi up, and a bridging suplex. Not going for the pin quite yet. But now taunting to the crowd as Lexi slow to get back to her feet. But winning the grapple again, bringing Delta down to the ground, and a kneeling DDT. Trapping the arm, stomping the hand. Heading back into the corner, looking for another tornado kick. But Delta getting out of the way just in time. But Lexi getting out of the way of that double leg drop kick and a basement kick right to the middle of the spine. Really working on that back. And a kick to the leg, to the shin. Or the heel. I know my anatomy. And another kick to the mid-spine, and it's quite easy to tell what Lexi's strategy for this match is. Delta back to her feet, but a nice tornado heel kick into another pin. There's a 1 and a 2. Delta powers out. Lexi maintaining control, heading into the corner, looking for 1 more tornado. Connects this time, 2 for 3. Going for another pin. There's 1, there's 2. And the status quo remains. Lexi putting Delta once again in her place. And that place is below her in the championship ladder. Or in the power rankings. And it wasn't even close. And at least for me personally, it's good to see Lexi getting her mojo back, getting a couple wins under her belt, especially against her rival, and let's see if she can put up another title contention. And for our first tornado tag match of the evening, introducing first, it is the Phantom Thieves of Heart.
The following contest is a tornado tag team match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 502 pounds, the Heart Foundation.
And their opponents, it is the Agents of Anarchy, Rantaro Amami and Kokichi Oma.
The Anarchists.
And here we go, referee rings the bell, and Joker immediately going after both before deciding to only go after Rantaro, as Kokichi now going after Ryoma. Why did I say Ryoma? Ryuji. A bit of chaos in the beginning. But Joker with a nice neck breaker, but Kokichi with the reversal knife edge chop, kick to the gut. And a rolling face buster. Ryuji sending Rantaro down, forcing him out of the ring. Kokichi with a nice head scissor takedown from the top rope. And a kick to the spine. Rantaro picking Joker back up and tossing him back inside the ring. As Kokichi hits the falling fist and goes for the pin against Joker. A 1 count as Rantaro misses his backflip cross or split leg takedown. And Joker picking Kokichi up and a neck breaker, sit down neck breaker. Rantaro not too happy with that as he hits the face buster against Joker. Ryuji re-entering the ring from the north, spinning. Discus punch connects. Now the kicks to the face and a nice tag team double kick by the Phantom Thieves. Cross by splash by Joker as Ryuji picks Kokichi back up and a jawbreaker into the alley-oop elbow drop. And Ryuji going for the pin. There's 1 and 2. Kokichi kicks out. Been a very short match, had he not. And Rantaro kicks out as well as Ryuji hits the double knees on Kokichi from behind. And the knee breaker as Joker goes for the reverse leg drop. Looking for the finisher. And hitting the show's over. As Ryuji stomping a hole in Kokichi, picking him back up. And a nice second double team attack Joker going for the pin against Rantaro. There's one. There's two. Rantaro kicks out. And the Phantom Thieves really showing why they are like a really good team. Like Joker and Skull are constantly on the same page. Even to the point where they're doing the exact same moves on the two different opponents at the exact same time. It's pretty hard to do. Ryuji sending Kokichi for a run, but missing on the spear, missing on the grab. Rantaro looks to regain his composure against Joker, but Joker picking him up. And a backbreaker against the barricade. As Ryuji picks Kokichi up, who blocks that punch. Nice kick to the gut, nice reversal. Rolling neck breaker. Kokichi telling Skull to get up, and he does, and a jumping knee to the face, leg DDT by Joker. And now they're just kicking Kokichi while he's down. They are making him pay. Rantaro taking Skull down, going for a submission. Joker heading to his friend's aid, but Ryuji very easily getting out. Kicks to the chest. And a backflip splash by Joker. And now Skull heading to the outside, going against Kokichi as Joker sends Rantaro back inside the ring. Picking him back up to his feet as Skull sends Kokichi back in. Rantaro with the elbows getting himself out. He's not quite done yet. Rolling stunner. Joker retreats to the outside. Rantaro connects. Kind of. Joker actually with the reversal. Kokichi jumping over Ryuji. And the Phantom Thieves of Heart picking up the win. And that reversal by Joker might have been what done it. And again, 2 matches in a row where the Phantom Thieves are just... they just cleared house. Like, yeah. Absolute domination. And now for our second tag team match of the evening. Introducing first, it is the Ideal Idols.
On the way to the ring, the Iconics.
It is Ibuki Miota and your women's Nexus champion, Hatsune Miku, looking to put an end to the Harmonious Truth, probably like 2-month long winning streak, 3 months. When was the last time they lost? I forget.
But women's undisputed hybrid, the tag team world champions, Truth and Consequences.
And the Harmonious Truth looking to extend their winning ways and show the world just how special they truly are. And the referee rings the bell. Ibuki immediately running away from Sayaka as Miku tosses Kyoko over the top rope and tossing her back inside as Ibuki works on Sayaka. Miku picking Kyoko up and tossing her onto her shoulder and a running facebuster. And then Ibuki with the 12-6 elbows as Kyoko finally getting some offense in against Miku. Cross arm neck breaker as Ibuki connects with the handstand crossbody. Kyoko picking Miku back up, kick to the gut. But Hatsune Miku not with the reversal. Kyoko with the neck breaker, going for the pin. There's one. But Miku initiating a rope break as Ibuki came in to help her teammate out. Now trapping Kyoko's neck and knees to the back. Now we've seen the Harmonious Truth in situations like this before where they have a very slow start, but just somehow come away with the victory. So even though this is not looking good for them now, you can never quite count them out as Sayaka goes for a pin against Ibuki. There's one, there's two. Ibuki kicks out. And Sayaka with a kick to the gut and a neck breaker into the pin. There's not even a one count as Ibuki breaks it up. And a kick to the gut of her own into the curb stomp. And Sayaka with a head scissor toss right into Kyoko, who stomps on the back of Ibuki's head. And now it's a 2-on-1 on the inside the ring as Hatsune Miku catches her breath. But Sayaka puts a quick end to that with a nice suicide splash, but Miku getting out of the way of that. Sayaka sending her into the corner as Kyoko hits the spear from the top rope. And the running knee into the pin. There's one. There's two. Ibuki kicks out, but this is what I was saying. This is what I was saying about never counting out the Harmonious Truth, because they are just so good at turning the tides of battle and using their opponent's aggression against them. Sayaka with a facebuster on the outside, turning Miku around, and a reverse DDT. Referee in position for the count. Wasting a little bit of time. There's one. There's two. Probably would have been 3 count had the referee not wasted time. And Kyoko picking Ibuki up, showing some absolute strength. And then connecting with the neck breaker. And now looking for the finisher as Hatsune Miku looks to deal some more damage to Sayaka. And Ibuki punching her way out of Kyoko's finisher. Knife edge chop. And a facebuster into the Kojai clutch, looking for a submission. But Sayaka heading into the ring and kicking Ibuki in the shin, or in the back of the leg, breaking that up. Neck breaker into the pin, but Ibuki is very quickly going to break that up. Not entirely sure what Saika was even thinking there. Kick to the gut and a finisher against Ibuki. Going for the pin as Hatsune Miku is on the outside. Ibuki still kicks out at 2. Kyoko looking for a submission attempt against Miku. And Hatsune Miku taps out. How? They can't keep getting away with this. The Harmonious Truth cannot keep getting away with this. Kyoko with the submission attempt out of nowhere. Had that not been a tap out, Saika probably would have gotten the pin against Ibuki. And like I was saying at the beginning of the match, never count these two out. How? How? I don't understand. How do they keep winning? And now, a matchup that is going to be quite interesting. Introducing first, it is your men's Universal Champion, Gundham Tanaka.
From the pits of hell, weighing in at 163 pounds, the men's undisputed hybrid, the Universal World Champion, Demon Goodmanson Tanaka.
And his opponent, probably the most polar opposite from Gundham as you can get. It is the bear of the TV world, Teddie.
The Bear, Teddie.
And here we go. Both men meet in the middle, with Gundham immediately kicking Teddie in the gut, who in turn punches him in the gut with a reversal, and Gundham with a reversal right back. And a reverse Russian DDT into a rolling elbow connecting right to the jaw. And an elbow to the stomach. And looking to do it again, but Teddie getting out of the way. Knees to the gut. Stomp to the wrist. And now grabbing Gundham by his pompadour and just face first into the mat. Gundham very quickly to his feet and approaching Teddie from behind, walking him to the western ropes and bouncing him off the rope into his elbow. Stomp between the shoulders. And now Gundham picking Teddie up over the shoulders. Teddie trying to get out and eventually elbows his way out. I think Gundham was looking for a submission. I'm surprised the referee didn't call a rope break, actually. It's Teddie with a nice uppercut kick. Another rolling elbow. And now feeding off the crowd's energy, and Teddie just completely whiffing that stomp by like 15 feet. But the sliding DDT connects. Teddie tossing Gundham against the ropes, diving underneath. And a knee smash. Picking Gundham up by his neck. And misdirecting into the DDT, or the neck breaker, into the clothesline and a pin. There's one. Gundham not even close to being done. Another rolling neck breaker by Teddie. Picking Gundham back up, looking for the kick, but Gundham saying no, catching that. Elbow to the face, and now a punch to the forehead just for good measure. Diving underneath, jumping over Teddie, and a flying Superman punch. And then punching Teddie right on the top of the head. Picking him up, but Teddie looking for the reversal. Gundham with the reversal right back neck breaker. And now Gundham to the top rope, turning around, backflip demon splash. And there's one. There's two. Gundham kick, or Teddie kicks out, not Gundham. Avoiding the stomp, but not avoiding that clothesline. And a jumping arm breaker into the reverse armbar, just really working on the arm, trying to pull it out of its socket. And tossing Teddie into the corner. And from one corner to the other, bouncing him off, drop kick. Sending him back inside the corner, and now going for a pin. There's one. There's two. Teddie kicks out, but Gundham is probably going to try to line up a demon kick pretty soon. And a running spear connects. Picking Teddie up. And a rolling neck breaker. Elbow to the gut again. And now Gundham, he is not playing around anymore. He let Teddie have his fun. And now he is showing Teddie who is the champion. Tossing him back inside, climbing back into himself. Climbing onto the apron before climbing in. And now to the top rope. You know, you could have done that from the outside, but doesn't matter. Diving elbow to the middle of the back. And the pin, there's one, there's two. Teddie kicks out. And immediately jumping back to his feet as Gundham was questioning what more he needs to do. Teddie taking advantage, but Gundham taking advantage of Teddie, who steps out of the way. That is a very, very incorrect sentence that I just said. Gundham now immediately to his feet, but Teddie with another neck breaker. And a rolling elbow. And Teddie looking for the finisher. Picking Gundham up and a twirling backbreaker into the pin. There's one. There's two. Gundham kicks out. Double leg dropkick to the back of the head, and now lights are out. Gundham using his demonic powers and clotheslining Teddie in the back. And now trying to punch the bear off the apron, but Teddie with the reversal. Gundham tossing him into the corner, and there's a corner forearm. Stomps to the face. And then a huge turnstile big boot. And the pin, there's one, there's two. Teddie still kicking out, showing his patented trademark resiliency, but Gundham lining up the demon kick. Connects. Kick out of this, Teddie. There's one. There's two. He is not. Gundham Tanaka showing Teddie just who's in charge of the division. And I don't think the championship is going anywhere at 8-Bit Brawl. Gundam's quite lucky that he's not going to be having to defend the belt at the 8-Bit Brawl. I mean, he is, but not during the actual 8-Bit Brawl event or match. That is going to be Kasumi. There's going to be Kasumi and Zenkichi Hasegawa. Gundham getting lucky. He won the belt at Elimination Chamber, so I mean, he could have a shot at winning it at 8-Bit Brawl if, whatever. Anyway, enough rambling. Gundham Tanaka, your winner. And now for our next matchup. Be prepared for a lot of pink to be on your screen. Introducing first, it is Melia Antiqua. Representing the third, Melia Antiqua making yet another singles match here, as your tag team partner will be in the next match. And her opponent, it is the baddest girl of Eclipse. It is the golden girl herself, the ultimate inventor, former Miss Money in the Bank, former Women's Universal Champion, Iruma. so many titles. You would think that she is a character from, like, Game of Thrones or something. And both women ready. Referee rings the bell. As Miu immediately begins with a double knife edge. And now a standing submission, trying to put an early end to this match. But Melia punching her way out, and a twirling neck breaker in the reversal back elbow, right hand back elbow. And another back elbow. Thought that was going to be... thought that was a pin attempt, but no. Melia with the ground and pound. The left hands finding their way through. Miu back to her feet. Melia forcing her up. Kick to the thigh, kick to the gut. Another back elbow, knife edge chop. And then stepping on the hair and pulling the arms. Really working on that upper body. Now, Melia trying to get into the corner, but just unable. So instead, connects with the backbiter, and now heading up top. Turning around, corkscrew splash. And goes for the pin. There is one. There's two. Miu kicks out. Very early 2 count. Melia picking Miu back up. And a hammerlock backbreaker. Miu very quick to her feet, but Melia immediately tossing her into the Irish whip and the arm drag takedown. To the arm breaker. And looking for the knee to the face, but Miu getting out of the way. Now it's her turn for some offense, picking Melia up. And a gut to the shoulder to the gut. And a punch right to the back of the head as Melia was trying to climb up top. And now just working on her hair, on her nose. Not entirely sure what was happening, but split leg breaker. And Miu with a foot DDT. Melia heading into the corner for some respite, but Miu not letting her. Corner power bomb. And again, Melia trying to get out of the way, and again, Miu not letting her. Foot DDT. And now a backstretch, just really working on her core. Rising knife edge chop by Miu. And a punch right to the spine, kick to the spine as well. Melia eventually kicking her off. But Miu sending Melia into the corner, knife edge chop right across the throat. And again. And a stomp right to the thigh. And now tossing Melia back into the corner. Another knife edge chop to the throat. Stiletto stomp. And another corner powerbomb. Miu not going for the pin. Instead, just working on decimating Melia. Right hands finding their way through in that ground and pound. But Melia going for a possum pin. There's one. Miu kicks out, but never too, I mean, it's always worth the shot, as Miu with a facebuster. There's one, there's two. Melia kicks out. And Melia getting out of the way of that double knee stomp. Into the tackle and the bow for good measure. And Melia with the hair toss into the pin. There's one. Miu kicks out. but a jumping knee to the chest. Mew with a kick to the gut, tossing Melia for a run, diving underneath. But Melia with a 12-6 elbow, whiffing on the punch though. But a nice back elbow reversal. Tossing Mew into the corner this time. And of course, a back elbow into the Bulldog. And the pin, there is one. There is a two. Mew kicks out. But Melia looking for the finisher. And a rolling neck breaker into the pin. There's a one. There's two. And Mew Iruma's not going to kick out. Melia Antiqua getting it done. Losing a little bit of advantage early on, but coming back, and that rolling neck breaker is all that she wrote.
Here is your winner, Melia.
And now for our next matchup. Introducing first, it is your Women's Universal Champion, Kasumi Yoshizawa.
The contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, the Women's Undisputed Hybrid, the Universal World Champion, the Phantom Violet.
Somehow coming out with a win against Maki Harukawa her last time out. Still have no idea how that happened. Let's see if she can continue that high, especially after 2 weeks of having a break. Let's see if she's well rested and well researched heading into this fight. And her opponent looking to follow in the footsteps of her teammate.
From Stillwater,
Melia won her last match, and now Nia looking to do the same. And a win against Kasumi would absolutely be a statement. Although honestly, a singles win, yeah, it looks good, but I mean, it means nothing in terms of tag team. Here we go, referee rings the bell. Nia immediately running towards Kasumi, and a nice head scissor takedown. And now winning the grapple, walking her over to the eastern ropes, but Kasumi elbowing out just in time. Cutting it the closest she can. And now an arm twist into a kick to the jaw, kick to the chest. Reverse backbiter. And a knee right to the nose. And now flashing her taunt before pulling on the arm. Risky. But successful. Now some stomps to the face, picking Nia back up. High kick. Right hand. Right elbow. Low kick. Right hand. High kick sends her down. Nia kicking her off. And an elbow to the shoulder. Springboard head scissor toss. Picking Kasumi back up, and the half-hitch knee raises. And now heading up top. Turning around, crossbody splash connects. Into the pin, there's one. There's two. Kasumi kicks out. Early 2 count, but that doesn't really mean anything to Kasumi. Snap mirror into the tornado kick. Nia retreating to the outside, Kasumi giving chase. Not exactly the greatest path. And Nia making her pay with the arm drag. Rolling elbow. Thought that missed, but no, barely connects. And now really making Kasumi pay. Picking her up by her hair. Nice slip of the punch, but Nia with a slip of the kick, and Kasumi catching that punch, sending Nia face first into the apron, but Nia with the back elbow. Very back and forth on the outside. Referee at 6. They don't need to get in ASAP, but okay, now Nia resets the count. I was gonna say, it's not pertinent, but better, better in the ring early than late. Kasumi tossing Nia back in, and stepping back in herself, Nia immediately greeting her with the running clotheslines. And the trip. And now Nia looking for the Gormati special. But Kasumi catching it. And a takedown into the pin. Looking to get a pin off the reversal. But Nia kicks out at 1. Nia trying to get the momentum back in her favor after failing the signature. But Kasumi with another reversal. Nia back to her feet. But Kasumi with a hip right to the ear. And both back to the outside. Nia back to the inside. Kasumi backing in, back in, stepping back in. Nice spinning heel kick, but Kasumi with the block. And a springboard double leg roundhouse kick. There's a 1. There's a 2. Nia kicks out. But both competitors showing what they're made of here. Nia showing her ring intelligence and her, I'm just gonna say deception, not quite, but her, trickiness. Kasumi showing her dexterity and constitution, to use some D&D terms for you. There's 1. Kasumi kicks out immediately. Now Kasumi is the one rolling, but not to the outside, instead to the ropes. Nia picking her up and tossing her, using the ropes as some sort of, slingshot. But Kasumi kicking Nia off. Looking for the signature, but Nia catching the head. And the middle rope facebuster. Wasting too much time, allowing Kasumi back to her feet, but Nia spinning neckbreaker. And now taunting Kasumi a little bit. Knee into the DDT. And an arm breaker. Nia taking full control of this match. Kasumi running right into that right hand. And a leg toss. Now Nia heading to the outside. Kasumi rolling to the outside. Probably didn't realize that Nia was already out there. And the front flip splash on the outside, picking Kasumi up. Kasumi still with the wherewithal to reverse. And a Russian leg sweep right against the apron. Nia tossing Kasumi back into the barricade, right hand. And catching her against the barricade. There's a 7 count as Nia tosses Kasumi back in. Nia retreating back into the ring as well, before stepping out looking for the phenomenal leg drop, but missing. Immediately back to her feet and the shoulder breaker, kick to the gut. But Kasumi with the left hands, getting out of that grasp. High kick. Nia with the reversal right back. And this is the type of wrestling that you all love to see. Very back and forth. No wrestler getting the upper hand for very long. And another facebuster. Nia to the outside. Will she connect this time? Head scissor takedown off the apron. Off the springboard. Dragging Kasumi to the middle of the ring. No rope breaks here. There's 1. There's 2. Kasumi kicks out. Nia picking Kasumi back up. But Kasumi with the reversal. With the stunner. And the knees to the gut, to the chest. And if I sound more energetic than I usually do, this is why. Very back and forth, high action. Kasumi with the corkscrew splash from the top rope. There's 1, there's 2, Nia kicks out. Kasumi looking to head to the corner, but deciding against it, hitting the stomp, spinning heel kick. And the tilt-a-whirl facebuster into the pin. There's 1, there's 2, and Nia fails to kick out. Kasumi with another big win, and here comes Nia. Kasumi looking for the handshake, Nia giving it. Congratulating the champion on a very well-fought back-and-forth victory. And these two, this picture right here, these two are my favorite superstars in the women's division. Full send. Full transparency. And this is a picture that I just love to see. And now for our penultimate matchup of the evening. Introducing first, it is the Blue Jay, Jayden Moon, making his way to the ring with Games Dean.
From Wisconsin, weighing in at 130 pounds, Jayden the Engineer Moore.
And his opponent It is the awesome one himself, Leon Kuwata.
And his opponent from Japan, weighing in at 148 pounds, the rock star, Leon Kuwata.
And referee rings the bell for this penultimate matchup of the evening. Leon immediately running towards Jayden, whiffing. Jayden with the springboard, whiffing. As Dean watches on from his best friend's corner, Leon tossing Jayden away from the ropes. And a step over kick. Jayden with the reversal, sending Leon face first into the ropes. And Jayden coming off a pretty big victory, I believe it was against Crewmate, after breaking his nose. And coming with a really big win last time out. Let's see if we can continue that momentum into this match as Leon hits with the possum kick and already busted open this early on. Leon with some big right hands to the gut. And tosses Jayden out onto the apron. And an apron backbreaker stomped to the exposed Achilles. Turning Jayden around, but Jayden with the back elbow. And the step up. And the spinning heel kick, sending Leon head first into the apron. And now tossing Leon back inside. Dean cheering his friend on as Jayden connects with the kick, and then I have no idea what happened after that. There's one. Leon kicks out. We'll need a 1, another 1, a 0, a 3, which would end the match, but hey, and then a 7, and we're all set. Leon rolling to the outside, onto the apron, trying to catch his breath as Jayden just watches on. Right hand. Another. But Leon somehow hanging onto the ropes. Staying onto the apron, but Jayden with the toss into the corner, back elbow, and the European uppercut to the back of the head, and the pin. There's 1. There's 2. Leon kicks out. Now Jayden with a right hand to the temple. And the stomping leg breaker. Jayden picking Leon back up, and the hip toss. Picking Leon back up, rolling elbow, and again picking him back up to his feet. Tossing him into the corner. Pulling him away, picking him up, and a spinning powerbomb takedown. Climbing into the corner, and the Blue Jay is looking to fly here. Telling Leon to get up, and Leon gets out of the way. Spinning back fist by Leon, but Jayden with the high kick. Breaking the combo, spinning back fist. And sending Leon for a run, jumping over, diving underneath. And an enziguri to send him down. And a right hand right to the side of the head. And a punch to the top, because why not? Double leg dropkick connects, stomp to the back of the head. And a double leg dropkick to the back. Tornado kick connects. And Jayden goes for the pin. There's one. There's two. And Jayden picking up his second win in a row. Leon could do very little.
Here is your winner, Jayden the Engineer.
And now for our main event of the evening. Introducing first, it is the Ultimate Poet, Games Dean.
His way to the ring from Main Street, USA, weighing in at 175 pounds, Games Dean.
Let's see if he can follow in his best friend's footsteps and get a win here tonight. Ironically, against the same man that Jayden won his last match against. Not Leon, but Crewmate. And speaking of making his way to the ring here tonight, it is the most suspicious man of the JWE. It is Crewmate.
The unpredictable Crew.
And here we go, referee rings the bell, and Crewmate begins the offense with a twirling choke slam. And trapping the hand of Dean and stomping on it. Really heading into this match, showing no respect. And then the hair toss. Although Dean with the reversal kick to the thigh. Nice slip of the kick. Or a nice slip of the punch. Float over, but Crewmate with the reversal of his own, and now looking for a standing sleeper hold, but Dean very easily getting out. Kick to the gut. And a facebuster of his own. Crewmate very quick to his feet. But Dean with the single arm drag. And the jumping arm breaker. Going for the right hands in the corner. Stomp to the gut just for good measure. A kick to the top of the helmet. And now Dean looking for the corner right hand, but Crewmate just out of range. Nice block. But Dean getting through that second block. Right hand punch to the side of the rib. But Crewmate tossing Dean over the top rope in that reversal. Dean very quick to his feet, but Crewmate even faster with that back elbow. But Dean picking Crewmate up, walking him over, and face first into the apron. Hook in the heel and a leg breaker. Picking Crewmate back up, tossing him back inside the ring. Referee trying to get him in, and in fact, Dean complies. Rolling Crewmate onto his back. And a rolling neck breaker. Stomp to the chest, and Dean going for a pin, but referee initiating a rope break immediately. Knife edge chops into the rolling. Just I guess just like a double somersault. Crewmate to the outside, kick to the gut. And the float over DDT. Dean very quick to his feet, but Crewmate double leg drop kick to the chest. And the stomping handbreakers from Crewmate picking Dean back up. And forcing him to eat his feet. Referee at 4. Dean sends Crewmate into the ring, or into the barricade, excuse me. There's a 5 count. Hanging Crewmate over the barricade and a kick right to the side of the head. Referee at 6. Make that 7. Need to be careful. Knife edge chops. Double knife edge. There's an 8 count. Crewmate with the reversal. There's 9. Both men in. And Dean with the snap mirror and looking for the rolling thunder stunner connects. The move that won him the championship. There's 1, there's 2. Crewmate kicks out. And the running clotheslines. Tripping Crewmate up. Picking him back up to his feet. And a bridging suplex going for the pin. There's 1. There's 2. And Crewmate fails to kick out. And Game Scene, in fact, gets it done. And as we watch, never mind, here comes Praetorian Bones with the kendo stick. Shot to the back. I thought they were done. No. And I was going to do our outro, but no, Praetorian Bones comes in with the kendo stick, beats up Games Dean. And that is a very different ending to this night than I was expecting. But anyway, thank you all for joining us here tonight, and hope to see you next week as we continue on to the road to Ultimate Fight Night with the 8-Bit Brawl next up on the docket. That's going to be one that you certainly do not want to miss. And in a few weeks after that, it is, I believe, Wingcrest's Jailbreak? I want to say it's Jailbreak. And then in just over a month, we have the Royal Rumble. 3 pay-per-views that you certainly do not want to miss. But until then, we are signing out. See ya.